evening. Welcome back to Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Back here again for the AHA District Playoffs. Second game for each of these teams. Today it will be the Philadelphia Little Flyers 19UAA against your Philadelphia Junior Flyers Elite 19UAA. The Little Flyers will be in their charcoal jerseys with orange lettering and black and orange trim. The Junior Flyers will be in their orange jerseys with black lettering and cream and black trim. Little Flyers won their first game against the New Jersey Colonials 2-1 yesterday. The Junior Flyers won their first game against those Princeton Tiger Lilies 5-2. So 2 1-0 teams going at it this evening. The Junior Flyers starting out will be Mutertes, Schindler, and Acosta up front. Chandler and DiPiero on defense. In net is Fiona Walker. We get ready to drop the puck here on this crosstown rival matchup. Back to Chandler. The Flyers brought it in, but the offside. The Flyers with control. Get back. Chandler and a forecheck there, and now Mutertes tries to get it up the boards. A little battle here with Chandler and Schindler. The Little Flyers able to gain the zone, but Junior Flyers able to clear. And Schindler gives chase. Mutertes now with the puck, then gains the zone. Doesn't get a shot off, it's blocked. Still loose. DiPiero has it at the point. Shot, save. Along the far corner, Acosta, Mutertes gets it to Schindler. Now Mutertes tries to get it back. Now it's back to Schindler. And Little Flyers just clear it down, and that'll be icing. So Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins out there now with Aiken and Gar. The Flyers able to chip it. Chase for the puck, and Gar is able to get to it. Looking to send it up the near boards to Hawkins, who gets it out to Sullivan, starting up. It's 1-on-1. Sullivan's shot, and save, and the rebound. Clifford to take the face-off. Wins it back to Hawkins. Hawkins gets it over to Gar. Gar shot. Save. The Little Flyers goal, Olivia Jacoby. Aiken able to get it back to Hawkins. Tries to get it over to Sullivan. Unable to do so. Now Little Flyers have it behind the back of the net. But battling Sullivan, able to get the puck. And now Hawkins tries to center it to Clifford. It's deflected up in the air. Now on back of the net. Hawkins able to come away with it. Tries to get it back to Gar. Gar able to chip it back to Sullivan. Sullivan tries a shot, gets a shot on net. And Jacoby is able to grab that rebound and get the stoppage. Crazy Eights out there now. Mutertes, Beatty, and Stirs with DiPiero and Binns on defense. Back to Binns, who tries to get it deep, gets it all the way around to the far side. The Little Flyers will clear the zone, but a little too much mustard, and that will be icing. Mutertes to take the face off here. Gets it over to Beatty. DiPiero able to keep it in, and now it's chipped over to Sturs. Sturs makes the move. Shot save, rebound save. And now Little Flyers look to start up. They clear the zone. Binns has it. Gets it up to Meter Tees. Meter Tees. Gonna get it in the zone, able to do so. It's deep. Sturs will give chase. Beatty goes for a change. The Flyers wrap around to the far boards and able to outlet and start up. Sends it deep. Binns gets to it. Behind the net, gets it over to DiPiero. Gets it up just out of the reach of Sturs. Kept in at the point by the Little Flyers. Wrap it all the way around to the far boards. Try the centering pass. Meter Tees is there to intercept it. Davis is able to chip and get it out of the zone. And now that allows Saul Duty to get on the ice. And now O'Toole as well. Little Flyers able to get it only as far as the blue line. And now Junior Flyers chase it down. O'Toole on the forecheck with Davis. Little Flyers send it up the far boards, but Chandler's there to keep it in. Only gets it as far as the circle, and Little Flyers able to clear that. And dump it in. Aiken is there, gets it up to Saul Duty, who does the chip just out of reach of O'Toole, but out of the zone, and it makes it over to Acosta. Acosta gets it deep. Chandler unable to keep that one from going out of the zone, but able to chase it down. Let's get it up to Meter Tees. Meter Tees chips, and now Schindler will have it. Schindler making the move. Tries to get a shot on, just not able to control the puck there. Good defense there by the Little Flyers. But Acosta along the far corner. Little Flyers look to clear. Chandler able to keep it in. She sends it deep. Acosta give chase behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. Jacoby's able to grab that and get the stoppage. Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins back out there. It's Aiken and Chandler on the fence. Sullivan behind the net, looking for an outlet. Little Flyers defense is all over that. Tries to send it up the far board, but Chandler is there. Skips over, but good cover by Clifford to keep it in at the point. Gets it over to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to get a centering pass just off her stick. The Flyers not able to clear the zone. Good keep there, and now finally able to clear. Sullivan looking to get it in the zone, able to do so. And the Flyers look to clear the zone. They do. Only as far as Aiken, who chips it to Clifford. Now Sullivan able to chip that and go. Sullivan has it. Looks for a shot just wide. Little Flyers able to chip it up and have a shot on offense. Walker able to chip that one aside. Binns along the far boards, chips it up to Sullivan. Sullivan tries the centering pass, able to get it to Meter Tees. Meter Tees able to get it deep. Allows the rest of the line to get it changed. Sturs now up there on the forecheck. Good keep by Scar. Second effort though. Little Flyers able to get it out. Beatty sends it back to Binns in the far corner. Gets it up to Beatty. Beatty trying to send it up to Meter Tees. Kept in by the Little Flyers. Shot on. Walker make the save. Binns again to Beatty. Trying to get it to Meter Tees. Unable to do so. Binns though gets the puck. Got Sturs who tips it to Meter Tees. Who gets it to Beatty. And that one's sent back in but offside. So O'Toole, Saul Duty, and Davis out there now with Chandler and DiPiero. Good control was Davis, but Little Flyers able to gain the zone. Send it deep where DiPiero tries to get to it along the far corner. Sent in front, but Chandler is there. Tips it to Davis, who tries to get it up. Not out. Second effort, though. DiPiero is able to clear the zone. Davis on the forecheck. Flyers looking to try a rush. Able to gain the zone. Tip back to Chandler. Chandler reverses. Gets it over to DiPiero. DiPiero out of the reach of O'Toole. But Chandler's able to get it, and O'Toole's able to get to it. Tries to get a shot, but did not have control of the puck. Able to get it back, though, along the near boards. Tries to get it back to Chandler, but it skips all the way through. There's a little flyer that sent it down, so that means it is icing. So Meter Cheese, Schindler, and Acosta back out there on offense. Aiken and Gar on defense. Back in the corner, Schindler takes it behind the net. Looking for an outlet. Takes it around, tries the centering pass to Meter Cheese. Skips all the way back to Gar, who gets it over to Schindler. Schindler in front, saves Jacoby. Meter Cheese has it, tries to get it back over to Schindler, but blocked off of that by the Little Flyers defense. Now Schindler tries to pass over to Acosta just out of reach. Gar is able to send it towards the net. Now behind the net, Meter Cheese tries to get to it. Now Schindler, along the far boards, chips it over to Meter Cheese behind the net. Able to get control. Now over to Schindler. Schindler tries to keep control. Little Flyers are able to clear the zone and get it deep. Gar gives chase, sends it along near boards where Schindler will chip it to Acosta. Acosta looking to get it deep and did not get to the red line, so that will be icing. Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins back out there with DiPiero and Binns on defense. Sullivan able to move it up, and Hawkins just a step in offside. Looking to take the face off. DiPiero has one on her, but not able to clear the zone. Sullivan looks to clear the zone, able to get it up to Hawkins. Hawkins on the rush. Looking, shot, save, rebound. How did that not go in? Not sure. Just unable to put it home as the rebound kicked right out. Unable to put that one home. Looking to take the face off. Sullivan gets to it. The Flyers try and clear. Hawkins is there on the boards. Clifford helping out. So Hawkins able to come away with it. Tries to get it to Clifford. Hawkins trying to get a shot, but just disrupted on that play. Now Little Flyers start up. Centering pass. DiPiero able to disrupt that and get it up to Sullivan, who clears the zone. Little Flyers looking to, once again, start up. Now Stirs fresh off the bench. Putting the forecheck on, but Little Flyers able to clear. Ben's able to get it up. Stirs now has it. Looking to get it in the zone. Gets it only as far as the blue line. And gets it back to DiPiero. He sends it over to Buertes. Hard off the boards, but beats it in the zone. Now Chandler will have to chase. Chandler has it. Looks to start up. Gets it to Stirs. Stirs. Looking to gain the zone. Is able to do so. Looking for an outlet. Tries to send it out, but nobody's there. And now Little Flyers will send it down. That's going to lose steam, so no icing. Chandler has it. All the way up to Stirs. Stirs gets it over to Buertes. Buertes gains his own. Tries to get it deep, but Little Flyers are there, and they are able to clear the zone. That is going to have just enough steam for icing. O'Toole, Salduti, and Davis. Up front with Chandler and Aiken on defense. O'Toole wins it back to Chandler. Chandler Tries to get over to Salduti. Good job by the Little Flyers to disrupt that pass. And now Chandler has to regroup, sends it up the far boards and out. Little Flyers trying to start something, but O'Toole able to get there. Gets a chance. Makes the move. Shot on, save. Now Little Flyers looking to clear. Not kept in. And Aiken will have to grab it and regroup. Gets it up to Davis. Davis trying to get it deep. Gets it in the zone. Murty's able to keep it in momentarily, but Little Flyers have it. Good stick by Acosta to disrupt that. Little Flyers will have to regroup. They're going to get it, but only as far as Gar, as she looks to send it over to Schindler, out of the zone. Acosta back to Gar. Gar looking for the outlet to Murty. Murty starts up, gains the zone, sends it deep. Schindler gives chase. Schindler has it behind the net, looking for an outlet. Sends one on, save. Murty is there, get the rebound. Tries to send one over to Schindler, but it's disrupted by the Little Flyers. Gar has it, gets it back to Binns. Binns trying to get it over to Schindler. But Little Flyers send it back in. Now Murty chips it up to Acosta. Up to Schindler. Schindler gains his own. Makes the move. Shot blocked. Acosta tries to get to it. Is able to get there. Looking for the centering pass to Clifford. Sends it on net, or Kobe is able to get to it. Clifford able to keep it in the zone. Tried to clear, but Sullivan's able to keep it, and now Hawkins has it. Hawkins looking for the outlet. Gets it back to Binns. Shot blocked. And the Flyers able to clear. And sends it deep. Now Gar has it. Looking to send it up and out of the zone. Just out of reach of Hawkins, but clears. Now the Flyers have it. Trying to make the move. Shot's just sent wide. Sullivan trying to clear. Able to do so. On board, Sullivan has it. But Little Flyers able to get it and start up. Binns trying to keep her outside. Shot sent wide. Now Hawkins chips it up. And Sullivan able to get to it. The Flyers trying to gain the zone, but Gar trying to clear. Linesman keeps getting in the way. Gets it to DiPiero. Gets it deep. Murty keeps it in. Trying to make the move, but disrupted again by the Little Flyers. And they're able to get it deep to Chandler. Chandler gets it up to Beatty, drops it to Murty. Murty tries to drop it to Beatty. Kept in by Stirs. Gets it up to Beatty. And the Little Flyers looking to clear. Able to do so. DiPiero on it. Gets it over to Stirs. Stirs starts up. Gonna make the move. Back to DiPiero. DiPiero. Shot deflected high and out of play. Cool. Davis and Salduti out there with Chandler and DiPiero. Davis along the far boards. Kept in by DiPiero at the point. Shot sent wide. Salduti and Davis trying to get to it. Battles. Chandler has it now at the point. Tries to get it up to Salduti just out of reach. On the side of the net there. Still battling behind the net. And Little Flyers are able to clear the zone. Acosta's out there though. Intercepts it and gets it deep. Chases it down along with O'Toole. Now along the far boards, Little Flyers look to clear, and they're able to do so. Chandler now has it. Sends it across. Acosta drops it to DiPiero. DiPiero able to get it deep. chasing it down. Costa now gets a stick on it along the far boards, able to get to it. Shot, save. Little Flyers still along the far boards. Little Flyers trying to clear, but Aiken keeps it in. Second effort, Little Flyers able to clear the zone. Now Gar gives chase. Able to get a stick on it. Now Mutice's able to clear. The Flyers not able to keep it as DiPiero has it. Chips it in. The Flyers now looking to start the rush. Gains the zone. Good stick there. And Mutice's able to get it up. Acosta giving chase. Now Aiken has it. Aiken looking to get it deep. Gets it deep. In the near corner, Clifford gives chase behind the net. But Little Flyers have it, try and clear. Aiken keeps it in. Well, second effort, Little Flyers able to clear. Sullivan sends it in, but Hawkins had not had a chance to check up, so that'll be offside. So Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins up front. DiPiero and Binns on the fence. DiPiero tries to get it deep there along the boards. Now Clifford's able to get to it. Gets it up to Hawkins. Good stick by Little Flyers though. Now back. DiPiero has it. Looks to get it up to Clifford. Now drops to Sullivan. Sullivan the shot sent wide. Binns able to keep it in, send it deep. Sullivan battling now, along with Hawkins, along near boards. And a penalty. And looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Little Flyers. I believe they called roughing, I'm not sure, but in any event, it is a power play for the Junior Flyers here in the first period. Mutice, Beatty, Acosta, Schindler, and Chandler out there. Gets it back to Schindler. Schindler gets it over to Acosta. Acosta tries to get it over to Mutice, but stolen by the Little Flyers. Kept it at the point by Schindler. Over to Beatty. Beatty's shot, save. Rebound. Chandler tries to keep it, but unable to do so. Puck still loose. And Little Flyers able to get it in the zone. Schindler able to get control. Gets it over to just out of the reach of Beatty. And now Chandler has it. Gets it up to Acosta. Acosta sweeps it in the zone, but right there, Little Flyers. Sends it along the far boards. Hops over Chandler's stick. And now Mutice's trying to get to it. Time's going to expire in this first period. So after one, it is the Little Flyers 0, the Junior Flyers 0. ready to start the second period here. There's a minute 12 left on the power play. And once again, it will be Meter Tees, Acosta, and Beatty up front, Schindler and Chandler manning defense. Chandler gets it up to Acosta, chips it to Meter Tees. Meter Tees able to gain the zone. Trying to get set up, stolen away by Little Flyers who try and send it up the near boards. Kept in by Chandler. Chandler able to get control, chips it to Schindler. But now a breakaway for the Little Flyers. Good job getting back by Chandler. Good save there by Walker. Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins out there now with Gar and Chandler. Hawkins able to get it and start up. Gains his zone. Looking to set up. Gets it back to Chandler. Chandler. But stolen away by Little Flyers. And we'll get it as far as the red line, but now Hawkins has it. Clifford trying to get it deep, unable to do so. Now Gar has it, gains his own, tries to make the move, drop pass, but nobody's there. Now Sullivan able to keep it, gets it deep. Sullivan able to take it, but chip back to Chandler. Chandler back to Gar. Gar shot, deflected, and sent wide. Now it'll be back to Chandler. Chandler gets it over to Gar. Gar tries to send one on. It's tipped up in the air. And looks like Sullivan lost a blade. Trying to get to the bench. And it's going to be too many men. So the Little Flyers will go on the power play. So O'Toole and Davis out there with Aiken and Gar. The Flyers at the point, get it to the far circle, shot, sent high. O'Toole trying to pressure. O'Toole gets to it. Now Aiken helping out behind the net. Tries a centering pass, just sent away. And shot sent high. And a centering pass, but Gar's there. Gar is able to send that all the way down, and that's going to die, so no icing. The Flyers will have to regroup. Look for the outlet. The Gar is there, and Gar chips it. That's going to be icing. So Schindler and Acosta up front, Binns and DiPiero on defense. Far corner, the Flyers get it back to the point, send it along the far boards from the far circle. Shot, save Walker, and no rebound. Schindler will take the face off here. Binns able to get to it, sends it to the boards. Now back to Binns, who just clears it. And that's going to have just enough to get it to be an icing. Flyers have it back at the point. Schindler with the pressure. Little Flyers able to control in the circle. Blocked off. Now Schindler has it. Tries to make the move. Binns tries to clear. Kept in. Glove save Walker and no rebound. Stars and Meter tees will now go out. On offense. Tries to wrap around, save Walker. Kicks right out in front. Save Walker. Another save Walker. The Flyers at the far circle. Blocked off on that shot. Now Binns. Binns. What? Why are you trying to take it up the middle? Just get it out of the zone. Now DiPiero tries to send it up. It's blocked off. Shot on. Walker makes the save. Mutis tries to send it up. Able to get it out of the zone. The power play's over. Mutis, Beatty, and Sturs up front. Aiken and Chandler on defense. Aiken able to chip it up to Sturs, but not able to get into the zone. Now Chandler trying to get it to Beatty, who gets it deep. Mutis giving chase along the near boards. It hops up in the air, and the Little Flyers are able to clear the zone. Able to gain the zone. Chandler, though, gets on it. Able to negate any chance there. Behind the net. It's Chandler now. Mutis helping out, trying to dig that one out. Now Mutis able to come away with it. Gets it to Sturs. Gets it to Beatty. Gets it deep. Beatty has it. Tries the reverse. Now Clifford helping out. But Little Flyers able to clear. And that will be icing. So Clifford, O'Toole, and Hawkins out there now. I think Sullivan still has a skate issue right now. Binns and Gar on defense. To O'Toole. O'Toole gets it back to Binns. Binns gets it over to Gar. Gar, shot. Save Kobe. Hawkins tries to get it deep, gets it behind the net, or O'Toole's going to have to give chase. Now up the boards. The Flyers looking clear. Gar able to get it over to Clifford. Gets it over to O'Toole. Tries the one-timer that's blocked. Trying to send up the near boards, the Little Flyers. Kept in by Hawkins. Maybe not. Good attempt, but it was offside. Mutis, Schindler, and Acosta up front. Binns and Gar on defense. Chipped up. Now Little Flyers have it. Not able to gain the zone. Schindler trying to get control. Little Flyers able to get it in the zone. Good stick there by Binns. Acosta tries to clear, but kept in. A shot on. Save Walker. Rebound save. Mutis able to get to it. And able to clear the zone. And the Flyers looking to try and move that up. Good job by Mutis. Now Little Flyers have control. Trying to get the shot on. Sent just wide. Gar gets to the rebound. Sends it up the boards where Schindler tries to get it out. Kept in. Schindler able to get to it and clear the zone. Costa now battles along the near boards here. And now Schindler has it, gets it deep. Allows the rest of the team to get changed. O'Toole, Davis are out there now with Chandler and DiPiero. Matthew Salduti will be out there soon, but that one pops into the bench. And as predicted, Salduti has joined Davis and O'Toole out there. DiPiero able to get it deep. Davis and Salduti giving chase now along the far boards. Little Flyers able to clear. Chandler's there, sends it cross ice to the near boards. Now O'Toole has it. O'Toole sends it over to Salduti. He gains his own. Tries to get it past. Little Flyers though, good defense. Able to clear the zone and start up. Good stick by DiPiero. Another battle. Now O'Toole has it, gets it back. And a lot of confusion right now. Well, Chandler has it. Chandler tries the centering pass just out of the reach of Meter Teeth. Flyers gain the zone. Shot on, save Walker. Rebound blocked off. Now Meter Tees looking to clear. Not able to clear. Now back around. DiPiero. Not able to clear. Shot save. Now Aiken trying to get to it. The Flyers are on it. Meter Tees looking to send it up. Blocked off. Aiken able to chip it to Meter Tees. Meter Tees looking to chip it up. Gets it to Beatty, but blocked off. Now Meter Tees has it, gets it deep. Kept in. Beatty back to Stirs. Centering pass to Clifford, sent just wide. And now Little Flyers just look to clear. And they do. Gar able to get to it. As Gar and Aiken are now on the fence. Tries to get it to Hawkins, just out of reach. Now up to Clifford. Clifford gets it up to Beatty. Beatty not able to get to it as the Little Flyers are right there, and they clear the zone. Aiken tries to get it. Hawkins able to get to it. Now Aiken again. Tries to get it up to Clifford. Now O'Toole tips it to Hawkins. Now O'Toole gonna get the shot, save. Clifford behind the net, but no one's there. Sent all the way out to Aiken. Tries to keep it in, able to do so. Gets it to Clifford, who sends it deep. Now back behind the net. Sent up. Gar tries to pinch, but Little Flyers able to clear the zone. Aiken looks to get it up to Hawkins, just out of reach. Hawkins able to keep it in, though. Sends it, gets it over to O'Toole. O'Toole tries to make the move. Little Flyers are right on it. Aiken tries to keep it in, but Little Flyers are able to clear it. Hawkins makes the move. Little Flyers are able to get it as far as Aiken. Aiken looks to get it over to Clifford. Clifford up to Hawkins, tries to get it deep. Hawkins keeps it in. Gets it deep. Now the Little Flyers look to clear it out. They do. Gar is there. Gar over to Aiken. Tips it to Meter Tees, who gets it in the zone. Little Flyers look to clear. Costa tries to keep it in, but Little Flyers cleared the zone. Gar tries to get it up. Intercepted by the Little Flyers and in the zone. Schindler able to get to it. Schindler starts up. Schindler shot save. Rebound kicks all the way out. Meter Tees tries to keep it in. Unable to keep it in. Now, Little Flyers had the rush, but they were just offside. Murchie's, Acosta, and Schindler with DiPiero and Binns. DiPiero tries to send it up to Acosta. Acosta sends it up the boards, but blocked. And a deflected shot onto Walker. Salduti, O'Toole, and Davis. Davis tries to get to it now. DiPiero able to send it up to Davis, who clears the zone. The Flyers have control, looking to start a rush. Gets it to in the zone. And Walker's going to cover that up. Beatty and Stirs out there with Chandler and Aiken. One back. Murchie's has it behind the net. Looks to get it up to Stirs. Stirs chips it to Beatty. Beatty chips it up in the air, and it was deflected into the netting. Stirs looks to get to it. Chandler makes a move and gains a zone. Shot on, save. Kobe. Ortiz to take the face off. Tries to kick it back to Chandler, but the Flyers gain. Able to gain the zone. Trying the centering pass. Blocked off. Now Aiken up the boards. Beatty has it along the near boards. Gets it back to Aiken. Aiken sends it up the near boards again, but intercepted. Now Chandler chips it up along the near boards. Blocked off by Beatty. Beatty looking to make the move. Gets it up to Stirs. Stirs tries to get it up further, but locked off again, and that's going to be offside. Clifford, Sullivan, and Hawkins. Looks like Sullivan's got a new skate blade now. Binns and Gar on defense. To Binns looking for an outlet. Gets it to Sullivan, who gets a piece of it, but the Flyers are right there. Binns able to get it and over to Hawkins. Hawkins looks to gain the zone. Does. Tries to make the move. Stop. Far line now sends it back around, just out of the reach of Clifford. Now Little Flyers look to send it up, and they do. No icing. Gar gives chase. Able to get to it. Able to get it out. The Flyers look to send it right back in. Binns right back out. And that was offside. Cheese, Schindler and Acosta out there with Chandler and DiPiero. Ortiz stays with it, able to get it deep and give chase. Able to lift that. Ortiz looking for the outlet, but poked away. Now back to Chandler. Chandler makes the move, tries to get it to Munites, but just out of reach. Schindler able to keep it in. Trying to get it over to Munites. Clearing pass, kept in by Chandler. And Acosta able to get it deep, where Munites will get to it. Munites looking for an outlet. Along the boards. Schindler able to keep it in. Now Acosta has it. Acosta shot on, saved. Apparently he lost sight of the puck. I don't know how you lose sight of the puck there, but O'Toole, Davis, and Salduti out there. DiPiero and Chandler on defense. Davis looking to get to it, chips it. Salduti back to Davis, just out of reach, but Davis able to get to it. Tries a centering pass, no one's there. O'Toole, though, gets to it. O'Toole chips it over to Salduti. Salduti behind the net, looking for the outlet to Davis, just out of reach. Now, the Junior Flyers will have to regroup. They get it up to Salduti, but off her stick. Now Chandler able to get it out of the zone. Sent right back in, but that's offside. Munites, Beatty, and Stirs out there with Gar and Aiken. Stirs with the puck. Tries to get it up to Munites, which is out of reach. The Little Flyers have control. Beatty able to keep it. Tries to get up to Stirs. And the redirect right onto Jacoby, which makes the save. Munites takes the face off. Stirs. Shot. Blocked. Beatty gets it over to Stirs. Stirs tries to get it back to Beatty, but the Flyers are right there. Munites trying to keep it in along the far boards. Now Stirs helping out to dig it free. Still trying to dig it free, and now Stirs has it. Backhand shot, save. And the Little Flyers able to clear. And get it deep in the zone. Aiken to it. Aiken tries to send it up and able to get it out. The Flyers try to get control. Beatty's able to grab it. Gets in there, in the zone. Aiken able to keep it in from the point. Tipped up in the air and over the net. And the Little Flyers look to start up. Get it out, but Aiken's right there. Hawkins able to get it in the zone. The Flyers looking to clear, and they do so, and that's going to be all the way down for an icing. So Clifford, Hawkins, and O'Toole out there with DiPiero and Binns. Binns tries to keep it in, able to do so. O'Toole gets it over to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to send one on net. Jacoby able to steer that one wide. O'Toole not able to get enough on that shot. Now behind the net. The Flyers send it to the near corner and look to clear. Kept in by DiPiero. DiPiero shot blocked. Chips it over though to Hawkins. Hawkins shot save. Hawkins trying to keep control. Little Flyers, though, able to clear the zone. No, now second effort they do. O'Toole's on it. Sends it over to Clifford. Clifford in the zone. Sends one towards the net. O'Toole tries to redirect. And Cody's able to grab that one and get the stoppage. So Schindler, Munites, and Acosta going out there with Chandler and Gar. 29 seconds left in the period. Chandler has it. Gets it over to Schindler. Shot on. Blocked off. Meter Cheese chips it to Schindler. Back to Chandler. Chandler's shot sent wide. Now Meter Cheese goes and gets to it. Meter Cheese trying to make the move. Able to do so. Trying to get to Acosta. Acosta has it. Trying to get a shot off, but blocked off. Chandler able to keep it in from the point. Blocked off again. And now sent all the way down, but time has expired. So after 2 periods, it is the Little Flyers 0, the Junior Flyers 0. Ice cut coming. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. This side has a ladder. Yeah. Period here. Here sees Schindler and Acosta with Chandler and DiPiero. DiPiero gets it up to Acosta, who gets it up to Mirtiz, gains the zone. Mirtiz shot, save, up in the air. Mirtiz gets to the rebound. Has Chandler. Chandler unable to control, but able to get it to Schindler. Schindler tries to get it deep. Mirtiz now able to get there, and now Schindler has it to Mirtiz. Mirtiz trying to drop it to Schindler. Back to DiPiero. DiPiero. Shot on. Save. Along the near boards. Little Flyers able to clear the zone. DiPiero is there. Chandler tries to clear. Second effort. Acosta is able to get it to Mirtiz. Tries to get it up to Schindler, but sent back. And now Chandler gets it up to Aiken. Aiken chips to Acosta. Acosta just getting it deep, allowing for a change. Little Flyers looking to clear it up the near boards. Blocked off by Clifford. Clifford again along the near boards. Second effort. Little Flyers able to clear it. Sullivan's right there. Gets it right back in the zone. Clifford will give chase. Clifford, Hawkins, and Sullivan out there. And the Flyers send it up the far board. Trying to clear. Able to do so. Makes the move at the line, but good chip by Gar at the line. Hawkins back to Gar. Gar able to chip it over. And I think Sullivan lost another skate blade. So behind the net, Gar gets to it. Sends it up the boards. Hawkins able to get it. It starts up. Able to clear the zone. Not before it was offside. So Binns and DiPiero out there now with Mutercheese, Sturs, and Beatty. DiPiero sends it over to Sturs, who tries to chip it, but the Flyers are right there. Sturs sends it deep. Beatty giving chase along the far boards. Tries to get to it. Mutercheese there. DiPiero able to keep it in. Shot blocked. Now 2-on-2. Chip. Save Walker. DiPiero able to get it up to Sturs, but kept in. Now Binns. Not able to get to it. Now along the near boards. Back to Binns. Binns tries to get it to Mutercheese. Kicked out. Beatty is there. Tries to send it up. But that's going to be icing. So O'Toole, Salduti, and Davis out there now with Aiken and Chandler. The Flyers able to control at the point. Shot, Walker makes a save, sends it to the far boards. Chip back, but Davis is there. Tries to get it up to Salduti. Gets a piece of it. Salduti give chase. The Flyers along the near boards. Kept in by Aiken. Tries to keep it in. Second effort. The Flyers able to clear it. Chandler tries to get up to O'Toole out of reach. Now Salduti tries to get to it. Now O'Toole. O'Toole gets it over to Chandler. Chandler tries to get it up to Davis. Out of reach, but Schindler, fresh off the bench, gets to it. Shot on, save. Rebound, Little Flyers able to clear. Gets through everybody. Good stick there by Mutercheese. Chandler now on it. Chips it up, not out though. Aiken now with it. Up to Schindler. Schindler tries to get it out, but kept in. Chandler sends it up the boards, kept in. Now Chandler out to go back and get it again. Sends it up to Schindler. Schindler makes the move. Looks to get it over to Aiken, but way out of reach and shot sent on wide. Acosta now chips it to Mutercheese. Now Acosta has it, sends it deep. Schindler to give chase. Now we'll send it up the far boards, look to clear. Kept in momentarily by Acosta, but second effort. Not able to do so. Shot saved. Gar tries to send it up, kept in, but Hawkins able to get there and start up. Hawkins tries to stay with it, has it, send it on net, it's still loose, and finally covered up. So O'Toole, Clifford, and Hawkins out there with Gar and Binns. Clifford tries to win it back. Up loose. The Flyers try and send it out. Gar tries to keep it in, gets chipped by. Now a 2-on-1. Shot blocked by Binns. Now O'Toole able to get to it. Tries to get it out. Kept in. Gar gets to it. Chips it to Hawkins. Hawkins looks to clear. Kept in. Second effort, Hawkins going to try and go. Try and get it deep. Able to do so. Murtiz not giving chase. Along with Beatty. Beatty keeps it in. Makes the move. Gets it over to Murtiz. Murtiz gets it over just out of the reach of Sturs. DiPiero tries to keep it in, unable to do so. Now 3-on-2. Shot, glove save Walker, and a rebound. Again, Murtiz, Beatty, and Sturs out there with DiPiero and Chandler. Beatty looks to start up, gets it to Sturs. Sturs tries to keep a handle on it, but the Flyers are right there, send it right back. Chandler up to Sturs. Out of reach, and the Little Flyers able to get it deep. Murtiz has to go chase. Gets it up to Sturs. Sturs up and out. And Little Flyers try to send it. Get it in the zone. Chandler gives chase. Tries a centering pass. It's blocked. O'Toole reverses course. Sends it up to Beatty. Beatty tries to get it to O'Toole. Second effort gets it up to Sturs. Sturs has a 2-on-1 if they want it. But cannot get control. Davis though out there. But the Flyers send it deep. DiPiero able to get a stick on it. Gets it behind the net. Gets it up to Davis. Davis chips it to Sturs. Sturs gonna get it deep. Shot off the post. Now Little Flyers able to clear, but gets it only as far as Gar. Gar gets it right up to Saul Duty. And in the zone, Saul Duty to give chase. Little Flyers have it, look to clear the zone. Tried to keep it in, Aiken, but unable to do so. Gar has it. Gar tries to send it up, it's intercepted. And only as far as Aiken. Gar now tries to get it over to Aiken. Aiken with control. Gets it to Saul Duty. Saul Duty chips it out. Pass almost intercepted by Murtiz, but Gar is able to clear the zone. And now Schindler chips it. Tried to get it to Acosta, but a good defensive play there by the Little Flyers. And now they'll have to regroup. Gar stays with it. Gets it up to Acosta. Acosta to Murtiz. Murtiz sends a shot on. Save. Rebound. Schindler tries to get to it, but muscled off. Kept in by Gar. Gar shot from the point. Not enough mustard on it. Now Schindler loose. Puck still loose. And save made. Again, Schindler, Murtiz, and Acosta up front. Back to DiPiero, shots blocked behind the net. Schindler battling, gets it off the net, gets it to Acosta, tries the centering pass, but just off the stick. And now the Little Flyers start up. Good back check there. DiPiero tries to send it up the far boards. Schindler trying to get it out, able to do so. Sends it back in, but it's offside. So Hawkins, Clifford, and O'Toole now out there. DiPiero gets it deep. Tries to get it deep. Hawkins stays with it. Tries a centering pass just out of reach. Sending it up the far boards. DiPiero sends it right back to Hawkins, able to get to it. Tries to get it over to Clifford, but just out of reach. Now, turning up. All the Flyers. Shot, save Walker. Kept in at the point, but DiPiero trying to get up to Hawkins, just out of reach, but no icing. Stirs on the forecheck. Now little Flyers start up. Chandler able to deflect that one off. Shot sent high. Now Stirs tries to get to it. Not able to clear his zone, but Beatty able to chip it up to Stirs. Stirs looks to get it deep. Able to do so. Beatty gives chase. Tries to get to it. Sent up the near boards. Back to Aiken. Aiken, shot on, deflected. And Jacoby's able to jump on that. Meter cheese. Beatty and Stirs with Chandler and Aiken. Over to Stirs. Stirs chips it back to Aiken. Aiken not able to get anything on that. I'm not sure why that wasn't offside, but shot save. Aiken chips it up, kept in. Chandler reverses. Chandler skates it up to Beatty. Beatty tries to get in a little further, able to do so. Allows it for a change. Mirtiz gets chased. Salduti and Davis coming in. Salduti can't keep it in, but Gar does. Second effort. Still kept in. Salduti tries to get it, but the Flyers come away with it. Davis on that. Now Chandler gets it over to Gar. Gar sends it to O'Toole, but just out of reach. Now little Flyers look to start up. Gar able to get to it. Sends it up to Salduti. Salduti tries to chip it up. Kept in. O'Toole able to get to it, makes the move. Starts up. Takes it behind the net. Tries a centering pass. Kept in at the point. Finn's shot deflected up in the air. Davis tries to get to it. Finn's able to pinch. Now looking for an outlet. Tries to get it through Schindler, able to get there. Schindler tries a shot, score! It's in the net. It went in the net. It went in. Yes, it did. You can shake your head all you want. It went in. Oh my God. Dude. Holy crap. Meter tees Acosta and Schindler. Brings it back to Gar. Gar up to Schindler. Sends it all the way deep. That's going to be an icing though. No icing? All right. Fins. Tries to get to it. Shot sent wide. Schindler tries to chip it up, kept in. Walker able to send it. Acosta trying to get it out, kept in. Still kept in at the point. So all the way around. And now Schindler trying to get to it, able to do so. Able to clear. Now Binns gets it up to Acosta. Acosta tries to clear, no, not able to do so. Tries the centering. Chipped up in the air. Schindler. Get it. Gets it deep. Acosta on the forecheck. Hawkins now out there. Low Flyers able to clear. DiPiero tries to send it up. Sends it into the zone. And now little Flyers trying to go. Hawkins tries to get to it. And little Flyers with control in their own zone, looking to get it out. Clifford waiting. Able to keep it in. Nice keep by Clifford. Guerra has to wait now. Why? Because the coach yelled it? Meter to use Beatty and Stirs with Chandler and DiPiero. Get a puck out. Near tees. Kept in. Near with control. Ships it to DiPiero. Gets it up to Stirs, who starts up. Stirs. Gains his zone. Tries to stay on it. Not able to hold her feet. The whole Flyers look to start up. Chandler tries to clear. Kept in. Shot blocked by DiPiero. Still has it at the point. Shot. Sent wide. Chandler looks to get to it. Ships it. Now Chandler looks to start up. Beatty looks to try and get to it. Now Chandler has it. Chandler, shot, save, and a rebound. So Tool, Davis, and Salduti with Gar and Aiken. Gar keeps it in. Shot. So it'll be a face-off here. And Clifford, O'Toole, and Hawkins. O'Toole tries to get to it. Gar tries to keep it in, but unable to do so. Clifford take the face off. Aiken has it. Sends it up to Hawkins, trying to clear. Kept in. On the boards. Still kept in. Aiken still trying to clear. And now Hawkins finally gets it out. Now O'Toole tries to get to it. Able to get it, but that one's out of play. Schindler and Meter Cheese out there with Gar and Aiken. Flyers with control. Schindler able to get to it. But a little too much mustard on the puck, so Jacoby's able to cover that up. Meter Cheese to take the face off. Back to Gar. Gar, shot, save, rebound, still loose. Kept in by Aiken. Aiken sends a shot that's blocked. It's sent all the way down. Now Gar's gonna have to get to it. Sends it up along the boards. Schindler and Acosta out there. Pins DiPiero. deflected wide. Guerra trying to get to it. Centering pass. Schindler's there to get it after Walker makes a save, and now Schindler gains the zone, makes the move around, tries a centering pass. Jacoby sends out a side. Acosta trying to get it up, but the ref's in the way. Now Murites behind the net, trying to get to Acosta, able to do so. Acosta back to Binns. Binns tries to send one just wide. Murites over to Acosta. Acosta sends one on net, and save made. Seconds left in this scoreless game. And Murites, Schindler, and Acosta. And Chandler and Gar. Loose. Flyers able to clear. Start up. Blocked off. Shot in front. And Walker able to cover that up. Take the face off. Kicks free. Schindler has it. Looks to start up. Clears the zone. Stays with it. Now Murites makes the move. Save. Kept out. Chandler able to keep the puck in. Shot blocked off. Kept in by Chandler. Shot blocked off again. Now Gar trying to get, and the shot is taken, but time has expired. So we finished 3 here, and nothing has been decided yet. So it's a 10-minute 3-on-3, which is interesting. heading to overtime. Schindler, Metertees, and Chandler. Flyers with control. Send it up. He's out of reach, and now Chandler has it. Chandler will start up. She's got the breakaway. Scores! And the Junior Flyers are able to put one away in overtime and take the 1-0 victory. Great move by Chandler to put that one home. So one more game left in the round robin tomorrow morning against the New Jersey Colonials for your Junior Flyers. And then with any luck, we will also be playing later tomorrow in the championship game. As for now, we'll see you tomorrow morning.